This late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Embiid is out there with Jackson. Then there's McCollum, and it's Harris in at the small forward. McCollum outside, launches a three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
Wiggins outside. Curry looking it over. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Grant the pass to Wiggins. Grant with a screen on Harris. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 2. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Wiggins.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Maxey passes to McCollum. Jackson with the screen. McCollum no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
He gets it in there.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish?
Maxey passes to McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Curry on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum, and yes, it's good.
And that agility that Stephen Curry has gives him the advantage when he gets to the inside, just works around obstacles.
McCollum passes to Maxey. Harris outside. Embiid with the screen on Thompson. Shoots from the line, off the left rim and out.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's Curry with the 3. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Oof, what a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors making a change here. Wagner's checked in.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Rudy Gobert. He's averaging 11 points a game, 15 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And you talk about a difference maker. He's a factor inside with his length and activity.
When you look at bigs, you talk to them about 2 key components: protect the rim and pound the glass. And intimidation, that helps too.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McCollum, he can't get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and CJ cashes in.
And Embiid with the block. Maxey kicks to Embiid. Here's McCollum. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. 7 points for C.J. McCollum.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
Wiggins passes to Wagner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors Youth team.
Wiseman's checked in for Gobert. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Thomas is checked in. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Trailing by 2.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Now the pass to Wiseman. And here's Wiggins, guarded by Harris. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Barry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's McCollum. And Wiseman sends it back.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
Thompson passes to Curry. Out to Thompson. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Just 4 to shoot. Deep 2 from Wagner. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. McCollum against Curry. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Timeout called the Warriors. Grant, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Griffin comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Austin Rivers in for Stephen Curry. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Griffin's checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Jackson. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Tobias Harris. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Grant goes in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Grant's always looking for those seams, so when he finds one, he'll rip right into it, like his aggressiveness there.
Griffin finds Thomas on the wing. Green outside Lowry. From 13, it's deflected. Lowry against Rivers. He feeds it to Wiseman. Griffin with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the shot goes in.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Rivers scanning the floor. Pass to Grant. And it's in. Oh, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Warriors on top, leading by just 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors U15.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but we're continuing to go right at the defense.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey out there with McCollum. Then it's Thomas. And there's Jackson. And it's Embiid in at center. Thompson misses. The 76ers trail. Thomas dishes to McCollum. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Defended by Gobert. Fires from the wing. Embiid, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Rivers. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
He misses the free throw. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And he's good on the second. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
A nice shot by Rivers.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Maxey looking it over. Cullen passes to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks. Timeout called the Warriors.
It's the North Star Nation. Here they come. It's your Chief F. Breaker.
Checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Austin Rivers. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Klay Thompson. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Thompson outside. Offensive rebound. Gobert uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got his first basket of the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And a wide open look for McCollum. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Three-pointer.
And CJ has such trust in the mechanics of his shot. He gets the ball and is able to drop right into that J.
Golden State moving it around. Passes to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist in this one. McCollum against Curry. Top of the key, Harris. That shot misses. Wiggins with some nice D. Thompson with it, picked up by Harris. The pass to Curry. Wiggins with it. Inside. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Time to show off your Dub Nation pride. Last section is free t-shirts.
The 76ers also with a sub. Kyle Lowry is checked in for McCollum. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it to Harris. Jackson looking around. Another miss by Philadelphia. Warriors leading by 3. Down low. Here's Curry with the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Embiid inside the line. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
Here's Gobert after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Outside Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Jackson. And such a nice move to make the basket work. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Here's Griffin. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And a chance for just a second now to check out this scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
Free throw drops for Griffin. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Lowry. Green with a screen on Rivers. Lowry can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
In the last few years, we've seen a nice leap from Jeremy Grant, including how effective he can be in that spot.
And it's the 76ers with the ball, following the score by Golden State. The shot by Lowry, no good. The Warriors lead it. Curry kicks to Grant. Shoots from 12. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lowry passes to Thomas. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. 1:15 left to play here in the half. There's the feed to Grant. Takes the 13-footer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And in his 7th season in the league, Jeremy Grant took a huge step forward. His scoring output went way up.
Yeah, and there's some recognition around that. He got some first-place votes for most improved player, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic's paying off, and he's desiring to get better.
First one falls for him. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Rudy Gobert comes in for Wiseman. And Wiggins is subbed in for Austin Rivers. And Grant drops them both.
And it's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time. Now a real focal point of this offense.
Passes it to Embiid. Over Gobert. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Grant the pass to Wiggins. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Grant, that's good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry.
He's just a hard guy not to foul. C.J. McCollum is so versatile as a scorer, you never know which move he's going to go to.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Free throw missing.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
And every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
And nobody is pulling up from that kind of depth except for Stephen Curry.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Golden State Warriors.
They get the Shaq seal of approval on how they went to work in the paint. Nothing fancy, nothing over the top, just putting on the gloves and going to work.
And they're not just getting good looks. They're getting great looks and finishing strong.
And now, let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race so far.
Well, clearly Jaden Ivey is an exceptional athlete. Fast hands with even faster feet. Allows himself to stay all over guys on the defensive end.
And that speed shot also helps him beat defenses on the drive.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Jeremy Grant, what a contribution.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Grant is out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Curry in at the 1. That's Steve Kerr connects again from distance.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts he climbs, GA, now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get his shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Wiggins showing a bit of strength, even with that frame of his, able to take the punishment and still get the score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Dubs, Andrew Wiggins. At the line for 1.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And Andrew Wiggins came into this league as such a special talent. It's so great to see all of that blossoming this far into his career.
Cullen passes to Harris. Embiid sets the pick for Harris. To the middle from 6 feet. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Joel Embiid. Now here's Curry. He's got 11. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
McCollum finds Harris. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the pass to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Off target from outside.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy 3 of 4 to start it off.
Here's Embiid, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Griffin's checked in. And Embiid drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Gobert. Grant surveying the D. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
Maxey passes to McCollum. A floater, and the layup is good. And it's 13 points for C.J. McCollum.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Gobert dishes to Curry. Jackson against Grant. To the paint. Stolen by McCollum. In the corner, it's Harris. McCollum outside. Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Hard to guard when he's that close. Grant really good at drawing the defense in to foul him. Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
The free throw drops for Grant. There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Had you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018, and I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. He wanted to take Andre on, and they got out there during the final.
Imanu Ginobili, recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man, Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. He gets on the floor, it gets into the fourth quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame. He deserves every bit of it. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Timeout called the Warriors.
One more time for your Chief Nets Breakers.
Making a change here. Higgins is checked in. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Warriors leading by 9. Curry passes to Gobert. And here's Wiggins. To the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 7th assist in the game. Pass to Thybulle. And stolen by Wiggins. Griffin with it. Maxey covering. Griffin dishes to Grant. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Here's Maxey. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from McCollum. Curry against McCollum. Outside Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Golden State. And both free throws good for Curry.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Thomas down low. Griffin's there. And he makes that one. Thomas got 6 points.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Curry is inside. Now recovering. It's good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes it to Thomas. Green with a screen for Thomas. To the middle. Green kicks to low. And it's Thibault in the corner. 4 on the clock. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Griffin with it. Lowry picks him up. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Outside Curry. And again for 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most threes in a season. Here's Griffin. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Griffin's got his first 2 points of the night. Curry with it. 18 points for him. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now, here's Thibault. Covered by Wiggins. Griffin against Thomas. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Grant outside. He's feeling it. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Grant. Curry's got 23 points.
Now, there are nights he makes it look easy. Tonight, he's making it look even easier.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Jackson. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Thomas in at the 3. Here's Embiid. Wiseman with the rebound. Warriors leading by 18. Here's Korkmaz. And here's Rivers. Back to Korkmaz. Goes up the baseline. No good off the front iron. The pass to Maxey. Now Thomas. Outside Jackson. Here's Embiid. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Rivers. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Squaring up, you could see the work that Rivers has put into the mechanics on his shot. He's making himself into a more consistent player.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Warriors leading by 18. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Rivers kicks to Korkmaz. Here's Wiseman. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Think about adding that weight and still having the quickness. Wiseman just eating up space now.
Timeout called the 76ers. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Outside, Maxey. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Thompson with it. Maxey covering. Here's Grant. He gets that one. Grant's got 20.
What a night Jeremy Grant has it going on the offensive end, and his teammates encouraging him to stay hungry.
It's McCollum with the drive. The shot's good.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottoms.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
What's up?
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Wants to get it to Grant and does. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Ooh, great feed, great finish. That's Jeremy Grant.
Embiid sets the pick for McCollum. Green kicks to Maxey. Back to Green. For three, Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Curry against McCollum. Gobert with a screen on Maxey. Offensive rebound. And Embiid with the block. 6 to shoot. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
The 76ers trail by 18. Maxey passes to McCollum. Embiid with a screen on Curry.
Golden State foul. Stephen Curry. Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the 76ers, C.J. McCollum. At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Jackson, he's checked in for Javonte Green. And so McCollum nails both of them.
And he can kind of relax a little bit now as he finally comes through at the line. He's let a few too many of those chances get by.
Gobert with a screen on McCollum. Curry can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 16. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. McCollum kicks to Maxey. Here's Embiid, the 15-footer. Good. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what makes Embiid so dangerous. He makes stretching the floor look effortless.
Pass to Thompson. Over Maxey. Thompson misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Warriors leading by 11. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Over Maxey. Drains the 19-footer.
That's as easy as it gets. When Klay Thompson's in a rhythm like that, you can cash it out.
Maxey with the screen on Curry. Gobert against Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. No good on the second free throw.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Again, it's Joel Embiid. When he is on, there isn't one player in this league that can stop him.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And let me hear you one more time for your GS Breakers.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Okay, David, thanks. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Philadelphia with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And the basket by McCollum.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Curry outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Maxey sets a screen for McCollum. Over Curry. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Embiid. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead. Here's Curry with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
McCollum, that one a little long. So it's the Warriors now. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
19 seconds left in the game. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And here's Harris from the arc. And no good. So we see the Warriors get the win here.